everybody, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. It's been a minute since we had a demo. I've either been doing like other streams or just fucking not doing things. But hey, I'm here now. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have any other shirt options? What do I have in here? Oh yeah, sure, let's go with that one. Why not? Actually, given current events, maybe this is not the best idea. Hang on. What else do I have? Sure. No More Heroes 2. Why not? Okay, that's better. Yeah. Just for the record, I have no interest in commenting on current events. I've already heard plenty enough about it as it is. You know, that aside, I've actually been having a pretty decent week. I've had like a fuck billion appointments to deal with, but I've dealt with them, and I've been pretty productive otherwise. Yeah. There was some bad luck though, cause I've been trying to get my fucking laptop working again for a hot minute, like.
Hi.
Probably a month, honestly. Hi. Who said that? Chat client disconnected. What do you mean? Why is it not? Why is Twitch chat not working? Hang on. Hi, not the BATFE. Hi, Cutie Pie. Okay. Let me restart streamer bot. Because the chat is busted. Or actually, you know what I probably need to do? I probably need to sign in. Integration. No. Platforms. Well, it says logged in. That's odd. Oh. Program's not responding. Okay, let's just restart that. Opa. Not that. Here, let's see. Hopefully this works. Yeah, I should have known something was up. Okay, I gotta re-sign in. That's what the issue was. Alright. Thank you for bearing with me. Give me one moment while I fix this shit. Okay, I pressed the login button and it is not doing anything. So that's promising, I suppose. Unless I just missed the prompt, but I don't see anything. This may be problematic. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I've logged in. Should be connecting, I hope. Come on, man. Oh, you can give it to me. It's not a stream without scuff, is it? I wanted to log in. This is fucking irritating. Okay, I'm trying to log in. It's just not doing it. And if I don't fix this, then I don't have a chat, which is obviously not ideal. In the meantime, while I'm fixing this, I might as well shout out, I've set coffee back up again. Kofi? Ko-fi? Ko-fi? Kofi? I forget how I fucking pronounce it. Anyway, point being, I set up a goal in the top left there, which is, I'll get a commission, of my little fucking mascot, Axolotl guy, and, we will be able to have a little TTS pet, and I'll have it set up such that you can set up your own color, like, because there's multiple color options. You can just pick one with viewer point redeems or channel point rewards, and then I'll remember them. And so whenever you TTS, it'll be in your preferred color. If not, I'll probably just pick a random one. But yeah, that should be fun. Why the fuck isn't this working? Okay, time for Google. Ah, fuck me. God damn it. Why is this not working? This is the waste. Okay, let's see. Let me think. What am I gonna do? Check for updates. On the most recent version. Save. Open log folder. Oh god. Okay. That's for today. Unable to fetch broadcaster account information disconnecting. What the fuck? Let me see. Okay, let's see. Is there a place I can remove?
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the chat. It's not working for some fucking reason. Hi, Shotgun Gabe.
Hi.
Hi, Lycan. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the fucking chat. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, just trying to log in with the thing and it just won't go. What the fuck? So weird. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the connections and I'm gonna revoke whatever access it already has. Where's the stream? Here.bot. Disconnect. And maybe if I do that and then restart. Authorize. Connect. A. Come on. Come here, you son of a bitch. Come on. Work, goddamn you. I was trying to make me take jacket off. I need to set it up so it disables those, because that only works on my Live 3D model. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this working. But apparently, the gods hate me today. Come on. Come to mama. Okay, this is not working, so I'm just gonna have to read the Twitch chat off off the thing, and then YouTube chat will be the only one that shows up on stream. That sucks, but unfortunately, not much I can do right now. I'll probably restart my computer or something, or I'll post something in their Discord if they have one. Which they do. Let's see. Okay, I'll go ahead and make that post right quick. I'll see if it's just me or if it's everybody else too. Okay. Hi. Let me see. This fucking thing must work. Maybe I just need to sign out of Twitch chat entirely. And just re-sign in. It could be that's what it wants me to do. Let's try that. Okay. I said I was gonna just deal with it and not bother fixing it, but I'm still trying to fix it because I cannot accept such things. Streamer.pod is supposedly connected. Just doesn't want to log in. Why? So weird. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to just give up on this. Because it is not fucking working. Damn. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, that's interesting. OBS is also not connected to Twitch. Why is that happening? How am I successfully streaming to Twitch while OBS is not connected to it? What? God, this is strange. Well, fuck it. Whatever. Who give a shit? Pin message is gone? Ah, fuck me. Okay, I'll fix that. Okay. Oh, hi, go, you tell. I don't know why I said your full fucking legal name. There. Now, the magma is pinned again. Jeez, what a fucking shit show. I'm hoping I can just restart my computer or something and that'll fix it. But I'll have to do that later. Because I'm live right now, if you haven't noticed. C'est la vie. Okay, right. I did want to show... that's right. I wanted to show... Let me find it. Yeah. I have a design for fucking mascot. It's you. These are you. Check that shit out. That's what somebody's drawing in the Aggie right now. Holy shit, this is awesome. Who's drawing this? Oh, cutie. Nice. But yeah. I do not have me a grenade? Yes, a grenade axolotl thingamajig. Now, I still don't have a name. I've been trying and struggling and have not been able to come up with anything good. If you can come up with anything, I mean, fuck it, I'll gift you a sub. Yeah, you know, like axolotls. I don't know. Doesn't quite roll at the top. I'm hoping. I just want something like kind of short and punchy, you know. That's also like a pun of some sort. Like, you know, Koopa has her Troopas, and that's about as perfect as you can get. You know. Who else? I don't fucking watch VTubers. I don't know. These make incredible keychains. That's true. That's actually a really good point. That would be awesome merch. What I want to do, what I have in the top left, is I have a coffee goal set. I had to do it on coffee because if I do it through Twitch subs, Twitch takes like a 50% cut or whatever, and then Throne is great for physical stuff, but they're not allowed. You're not allowed to do like, I can't set up a gift for commissions. That's against their policy. I guess they want to avoid getting exploited. So I have a coffee goal set up. for getting these guys, getting commission of these guys as like a little TTS pet kind of thing. And the plan is to program it so you can set which color you'd like to be using a channel point redeem, and then it'll just remember that going forward. And then what I also want to do, which I've not shown these yet, is if you're subbed, then I want it to be fucking like an elite variant with like different color palette, dark mode. Because I think that'd be fun. ATS Scout, welcome. Twitch chat is broken, but YouTube chat is working. If I can figure that one out. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, if you would like to make that happen and get this guy as a fucking TTS pet, get your ass on the screen. Go ahead and support me on Ko-fi. There should be the link below the Twitch stream, and then I don't think it's in the description for the YouTube stream, but I can fix that. Yes, I can. Also, I realized now the YouTube description still links to fucking it still links to PenelopeParabellum.com, which that domain has expired because I wanted to like just set up like a NeoCities basically, but I haven't gotten around to doing that. And in the meantime, I didn't really want to keep paying for website hosting. So I don't know. I'll get around to that at some point or another. Blah blah blah. I'll just replace that with a Discord link. People. That'll do. Is Magma free? I'm not aware of needing to pay for anything, so yeah, you can just doodle on there however you like. Yeah, I stole it from Power Nelson, along with this entire stream format. With consent, though. I stole it with consent, which at that point, that's not, I know that's not stealing. Whatever, fuck it, who cares? But yeah. Holy shit, I know what I can talk about. The fucking Nintendo Direct this morning? The fucking Danganronpa 2x2. What the fuck? If you asked me what game is in most need of a remake, never in my life would I have ever said Danganronpa. Like, not because it's not like worthy of it, but because it doesn't really need it, does it? Like, it's just a visual novel, and it already looks fine. You know, it looks good. Maybe the sprites are a little low resolution, but like on the PC version, it's not even that bad. But no, apparently, here's the thing that fucking is blowing my mind. It's not even the fact that they did a remake of Danganronpa 2. That's kind of crazy, but you know, I'm not gonna run out to buy it. I've already played Danganronpa 2. I don't really need that, right? But sorry, water. But the thing that's fucking me up about it is they announced a new campaign And I don't know if you checked out the Steam link for the game, which they put up like moments after the announcement, but not only is it an all new like content and storyline, it's an entire alternate sequence of events that's as long as the original game. The exact wording they use is the same volume of content as the original, with different killers and different victims. Meaning, it's an entire fucking AU. They just made an entirely different version of the game with an entirely different series of events that's the same length. Do you know? I'm so goddamn excited because that is such an opportunity. Because like if they kill off characters in a different order, or and change up which characters survive to the end, there is so much potential there to explore, like, you know, characters who did not receive as much development as they could have in the first game, or not the original game, right? Like they could even go fucking crazy with it, and like have, you know, Hajime the protagonist die and change protagonist partway through. They can just do whatever the fuck they want. That's really exciting and interesting. And like the CGs look really good too. It's just like, oh my god. There's so much you know, just cover your ears if you don't want Danganronpa 2 spoilers, but like in the original version of Danganronpa 2, Hiyoko was meant to survive to the end, but they changed it and replaced her with Fuyuhiko. Now, I'm not going to complain about that. Fuyuhiko's character arc in Danganronpa 2 is like one of the best parts of that game, one of the best written parts of that game. But the idea of getting to see what that might have looked like is incredible. Plus, like, I don't know, just seeing the other side of that potentially, like having Peko survive and seeing like how does she, you know, live without Fuyuhiko? How does she like move on from thinking of herself as only a tool? That's really interesting. Or like, you know, Tugami character development. Like, hey, what happens if he doesn't die at the fucking jump? So interesting. There's so much potential and like so many characters they could explore. It's insane that it's real. It's fucking like we just had 100 Line come out. How is Kodaka not dead from overwork? That's what I'm asking. Shit's fucking insane. I'm just... Wowza. Yeah. And like, of all places to get an announcement for that, the last thing place I was expecting to see a Danganronpa announcement was the Nintendo Direct. Like, I don't know. I don't think of Nintendo when I think of Danganronpa. When they pulled up the thing and it was like a killer returned to paradise or whatever, I thought it was No More Heroes. And then fucking Komaeda showed up and I was like, huh? I'm just so like, I'm still fucking floored. They really said Danganronpa 2 was so good. Let's make a Danganronpa 2 too and meant it. What the fuck? I can't think of... Has there been any... I'm sure there's at least one other example, but I've never even heard of such a thing where they remake the game and say also, hey, let's just do this exact same game again, but like fanfic it, so it's a completely different series of events. Just like, holy shit. You know, honestly, that's kind of the thing I liked about 100 Line too, where like, because of how many routes and timelines there are, it often feels like I'm playing fan fiction of itself in a good way. It feels like playful and like really like, I don't know, it's always really interesting to me to see how, you know, thinking about elements in a story and how they can be rearranged to either improve it or create a different effect, right? I like to write. I do writing. I find that kind of thing really interesting to engage with, and so I find it especially fascinating to see authors doing that kind of thing with their own work, because you normally only see that in like fan fiction or, you know, role play or whatever fuck, right? So 100 Line was one thing, because that had, you know, that was the whole gimmick, right? It was a whole bunch of different outcomes and timelines, and so they filled that out, and it had that kind of playful energy to it sometimes, yeah. But to just say, hey, we're remaking this game, and then also we're just they did a remake, and then they also remade it in the most literal sense, like they made it again. Like, holy shit, it's so, I can't think of any other instance where something like that has happened. As like official product. It's so surreal. I can never escape Danganronpa. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me right back in. And day one buy it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so fucking curious. I desperately want to know what's gonna happen in it. And just how much they're gonna be willing to deviate from the original canon. So interesting. And there was some other cool stuff in the direct today. There was the, oh my god, that, what the fuck was it called? The Pokemon. The one Pokemon game that looked like Dragon Quest Builders. It's Poke something. I don't remember what it was called. It was some kind of play on words or something. But that looked kind of neat. I liked how Poketopia. It was something like that, yeah. Hold on, let me look this up. What was it? It's Pokopia. That's what it was. Yeah, that seems really cute. I loved the Ditto main character, like imitating a human, is so, it's fucked up in a really precious way. Like it's endearing the ways it just looks kind of wrong and uncanny. It's a fun idea. And also, like, I don't know, I like Dragon Quest Builders, so, you know, maybe that'll be neat. And then people were freaking out about the new Fire Emblem. I played Awakening, and that was about it. I'm not really in that camp, but, you know, go off. Apparently, it seems like it's going to be a prequel to Three Houses, according to what my friends were saying. Hey, Dick 2, how's it going? Welcome. I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on with my Twitch, why I won't connect. Hi, Day. Welcome. People. Hanger up a Switch exclusive? No, it is not. They have a Steam listing for it. I don't know if it's coming out at the same time as the Switch version, but yeah, I think it's definitely not Switch exclusive. Yeah, I'll be real. I kind of want to just sell my Switch and get rid of it, cause I don't know. I just don't play it anymore. And like, as for Switch 2, I am not spending that much money on that. I mean, there's fun games on it, of course. You know, Nintendo largely makes bangers. There's some good exclusives, but I don't know. I'm just not interested. Have a guy into yet? Welcome. Yeah, I just want to get rid of my Switch, to be honest. Before I sell my Switch, though, I'm gonna need to get, like, one of those case mods and replace the thing for, like, the outer casing. Cause fucking so stupid. At a convention once, I got my Switch signed by oh my god, what's his name? Mario voice actor. Charlie. Is it Charlie? Charles Martinet. But not only is it signed in my name, it's not even signed in my current name. It's not even signed in my dead name either. It's signed in a fucking name I was using in like high school before I figured my shit out. So like, it's kind of the worst of both worlds, where it's signed by him, but it has no resale. It doesn't have no resale value because it's made out to me, but also it's not even made out to the me of today. So I can't even like be like, that's cool, yippee. And for some reason I thought the way to preserve it, because it was signed like, you know, Sharpie or whatever, I just put nail polish sealer on my Switch and controllers. So I'm gonna have to, you know, I mean, I guess I could, nail polish remover might work, but I also worry the nail polish remover might eat into the plastic. I don't know. It might honestly be easier to just fucking just replace the shell. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I also need to, I have some music stuff I need to get rid of. I have a guitar that I haven't played in years. I have a bass that I never learned how to play. And then I have like an amp. I need to get rid of those. But before I do that, I want to restring the guitar because I have the strings for it. And the strings that are on it are definitely like need to be replaced. I mean, one of them just straight up snapped off. But I need to just get around to it. And then I'll put it up on Craigslist or something, 'cause I could probably get a few hundred out of that. Oh yeah, one. I started talking about this, and then the Twitch chat broke. My laptop has not been working for a while, and I've been going back and fucking forth with support trying to figure it out, and ultimately just came to the conclusion that the fucking main board is just dead, and maybe not fully dead, but busted to the point it just needs to be replaced. Because it kept throwing a RAM issue, but it still was not working even after replacing the RAM. And the RAM that was in it, you know, had been fine up to that point. So I had to spend like, bite the bullet and spend like $400 on a replacement, which, you know, it's a framework laptop, so could have been a lot worse for that kind of replacement. You know, at least I can get it and do it myself. And then, you know, figure that out. But, yeah. I am seriously hoping someone fucking commissions me. 'Cause I'm not like financially desperate or anything like that, far from it. But it'd be nice to offset a bunch of the shit I've had to spend money on lately. Like, just like unavoidable shit, you know, fixing the laptop, meds, gas, car stuff, whatever. Yeah. Plus, I still haven't even made up the $500 deductible from when all the smoke got in my apartment from the fire and I had to, you know, move apartments and go through all that fucking rigmarole. I'm still, like, down the $500 from that. But, you know. I'm on VGen now. Hopefully, that'll do something. And, like, people will go there and, like, see my shit. I mean, fuck it, I'll just post my VGen link in chat. Because why not? Beepa. Yeah, I have a commission open for backgrounds like the one I'm sitting on right now. Which those commissions are pricey, but I think it's just proportional to the amount of hours I put in, because this background took me like 30 plus hours of work, and you know, it's also gonna just take longer if it's something for someone else, where I have to, you know, check in with them and make sure it's their thing. You know, when I'm working on something like this for myself, I know what I want. I am the client. So anything I throw in there, there's no like back and forth about it. So, you know, doing it for a client takes longer. Plus, I can, if I run into something where it's like, this is a pain in the ass, I can, if I'm doing it for myself, I can decide, let's maybe not do this and change plans. Whereas if it's for a commission, I have to just go through with it. So, for any number of reasons, stuff just takes longer when you're doing it for a client. But aside from that, I also have the custom gun commissions, which were popular before. I stopped doing them for a while. I don't remember if I closed them or if people just stopped asking for them. If they just kind of dried up. But I'm happy with them. I've done some good work. Here I can show some of that. Yeah, these are some of the commissions I've done in the past. The 2 rifles on the left were for Mika. The shotgun was a gift for Koopa. There's also another view of it. That's not in this picture. The revolver was for Colt, Lone Star Colt. And then the bottom right was for a friend's OC. I can show... This was the Koopa shotgun. I can pick the PA3 because it's like cute and tiny, but then like also the folding stock has kind of that shell impression. That's smooth grazing on that kind of thing. This is one of the rifles I did for Mika, based on like one he actually has. Ditto with the bolt action rifle. And then there's one I did for Sumire, which was this. It's 416. I didn't put this as an example in the thing, because this one, she specifically wanted it to be used for her model, and so I had to do a different art style to match the rest of her model, which normally the art style I do for these is like lineless and relatively simple shading. This one had to be a lot more involved, and so it took more time and more money, and point being, it would not be like the baseline of what I'm doing for these comps, so that's why I didn't include it. But let's see. Oh, this is the revolvers I did for Colt, with based on the Moneron MR73, but also inspired by the Merwin and Holbert revolvers with the bird's head grip, or I believe it's called the Skull Crusher grip, with a bit of that case hardened finish, which looks cool. And then let's see, what else we got? Did those two. And then, oh, this is also one I did. I also didn't include it because it was a different art style, but I did this for, I believe it was when Power Nelson was moving into a new house. Aspiko, welcome, how's it going? Yeah, I drew this for him. And then I'll get the full thing of the ones I drew for Friends based on a friend's original character. Where is that? Should be in this folder? Yeah, here. Oh. Work with me. There we go. Yeah, these are based on a friend's character. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. They're based on the Colt SSP, which was a pistol that Colt designed in the 70s. They submitted it to the trial for the replacement for the 1911 for the U.S. military, but they withdrew it for whatever reason, and then decided not to offer it on the civilian market either, which is a shame because it's a really cool design. And the things that Colt actually did decide to sell were dog shit. Go figure. My chat are reading YouTube or Twitch? I'm reading both. Twitch chat is busted right now, and it won't show up on stream. But YouTube chat does show up on the actual stream. So, pick your poison. How's it been? I'll be real, it's been a little all over the place, but I'm doing fine lately. Doing good. But yeah. If you would like to support me, but you don't want to just do like fucking straight tips or subs, you can check out my VGen and you can get a commission from me, and I'll draw a gun based on your character, and I'll do neat shit. Okay, I'm done plugging. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'll talk about, there's a convention around the corner, which I shall not name because it's local and I don't want to dox myself. But, I'm gonna be, it's like a gaming convention. Both, like, video games, and then, like, tabletop games. And so I decided, hey, fuck it, I like one tabletop RPG in particular. I'm gonna GM for it. Plus it didn't hurt that they offered free admission and free food for GMs. So I'm going to be running a game in my favorite system, Fabula Ultima, which is a JRPG-inspired, very Final Fantasy type tabletop system, which is a lot of fun. I really like it. I played D&D for a number of years, by which I mean 2. Like 2 or 3 years. I had a big campaign. Or 2 campaigns even. But D&D was not the system that I wanted it to be. I think I just do not really vibe with fucking really like simulational kind of games. Plus, like, 5e has its own host of issues, which don't start me, because I won't be able to stop. But, point being, that Fabula Ultima is basically everything I kind of want in a TTRPG. I like that, it's got a really great balance of storytelling mechanics and, like, in-depth sort of, like, I don't want to just say combat mechanics, because it's more than that, but, you know, that side of things, as opposed to just role-playing. There's mechanics in support of both sides really well. There's... Basically, the way the game works is that there's a number of classes you can pick, but multi-classing is what you do by default. Every level is you take one skill from a class, or you level up that skill. So, say the Weapon Master class has a skill called Weapon Mastery, where you just do more you have a higher accuracy bonus with melee weapons, right? Every level you level up, you get a +1 to that, and that maxes out like 4 or 5 or something, right? And then you might go, oh, geez, that's gotta be really slow, right? Well, here's the thing. You level up in Fabula Ultima at least every other session. If not every session. Cause you get 5 XP per session, it takes 10 XP to level up, and you get extra XP if you spend what's called Fabula points, which are basically, you can spend those to re-roll rolls, and you get them for, you get them at the start of a session, or if you make a fumble. Or if a villain spends their fucking currency to do a cool shit, which, like, there are capital V villains who, like, they have a whole bunch of mechanics around them that are really cool that I won't go, that I'll spare you details. But suffice to say, you will be leveling up very often. You start at level 5, and the max level is 50. And so the idea is each of these classes has various skills that you can pull from and mix and match to develop your character. And I fucking love that shit. I love that so much because it allows for so much, not just flexibility in terms of builds, but also so much flexibility in terms of character expression, right? It's very easy to, no matter what your character's deal is, come up with a collection of classes and abilities that make sense for them. You know what I mean? And the other thing is, what is the other thing? What the hell was I gonna say? Oh, my brain's going. What the fuck am I talking about? I was talking about builds and being really versatile. Ugh, I've lost it. Sorry. Lancer. I'm aware of Lancer. I've never read the rules or played it. I'm kind of curious about it because I've been in and out of like a bit of a mecha kick, so I'm a bit curious about it. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it at some point. Find a PDF or something. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The other thing with 5e Ultima is that it's basically impossible, unless you're actively trying to, and I mean that, to build a character wrong. Which is to say that a lot of the level ups in 5e Ultima are horizontal progression, and your character by default already starts out very capable in a number of different ways, right? Like, every character can study enemies. Every character can do objectives to contribute to whatever's going on in the scene. Every character can guard. Every character can has a pool of items they can use for basic healing or elemental damage. Every character has, like, is pretty capable just by default. And so everything you add on top of that, it's hard to go wrong with. You might have builds that are, like, maybe theoretically less efficient or less optimized, but you don't need to really care about that to have a character that, for the most part, works, right? Which also really benefits being able to build out a character with any number of different skills, and expressing that character's personality and lore through their mechanics. But if you want to get into the optimizing side of things and go, oh, hey, if I put this, and this together, it goes kind of fucking nutso, then that's there for you. And it's awesome. So yeah, I've been prepping a session to run there. I have a rough idea of what the plot is gonna be, and I've been doing some edits, because I run my TTRPG games using OBS, so, like, I can't really easily show you right now because it's in a separate whole thing, but I basically just have OBS, and I have a background, and then I'll have, like, NPCs on that background, and then I'll have, like, the players' icons or stats at the bottom of the screen, and then I'll, like, you know, spice things up with some visual effects here and there. And then I just have a variety of scenes set up with different backgrounds and, like, different graphics. You know, I make shit look good. And so I've been working on some of the backgrounds for that and some of the characters. All the characters, I've had to make a bunch of pre-gens. bunch of like pre-made characters for people to just pick up and use, because obviously I'm going to be running this game at a convention, so people I can't really just take for granted that people there are going to know how to play the game or have a character ready at all. So I need to have I have 8 different characters I've built. I can actually go through those right quick, because I made I got graphics for them too. This is one of them. This is like the Swordsmaster. All these are taken from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions, some Final Fantasy gacha game, but I've edited them in various ways just for like color palettes or let's be real, every single fucking Final Fantasy character is white as the driven snow, so I made some edits there just for variety. Hey Dick there, welcome. Hi Relief Singer, how's it going? Yeah, these are the playable characters I've done for this. This is like the merchant character, the mage, the sort of tank guy, and then like the commander. Commander's my favorite class in 5 Ultima. It's definitely the most like hard to play, but I think it's also the most satisfying and the most unique.
Hi.
Because like the way Commander works is a bunch of its skills that it like pivots off of. Hi Matilda, how's it going? Welcome. The way Commander works is the skills that it pivots off of, like they, oh my god, words. They put like global effects on the battlefield, or they're effects that are as liable to hurt you as help you. So like the biggest one that Commander has is a skill called Bishop's Edict, and what it can let you do is the numbers at max level, it increases all damage dealt by anybody by 15, which in this game, you know, your max health is gonna range from like 60 to 100 for the most part. Like 100 is pretty high, so that's significant. But it's also very significant for you to use against the enemies. And that lasts until the start of your next turn. So, but here's the thing with Fabio Ultima. The turn order, you decide. You alternate between allies and enemies, but within those groups, you get to decide who goes when. So you can decide, hey, I'm gonna go towards the end of the round. I'm gonna pop Bishop's Edict. I'm gonna let the DPS go right after me. You know, an enemy will get a turn in there, but you know, that's fine. We can take that because the tank's got Protect up. We'll deal a whole bunch of extra damage during our like big pop-off turn, and then at the start of the next round, I'll go first, so we end the effect before the enemies get a chance to benefit from it. That's the kind of shit you get to do with Commander, and it's so fucking fun and satisfying and like really interesting. Plus, Commander, like playing into that, has a thing where you can get someone after you use the Commander skill, you can have someone go immediately after you, which means that obviously you get 2 turns in a row, which is great. But it also means if there's an equal number of enemies and allies, you also give the enemies a turn, like 2 turns in a row. It's just going to be later at the end of the round. So it can bite you in the ass as much as it helps you. So you gotta be really careful and strategic. You gotta be a fucking commander. You gotta be like a strategist. And it's like your ability to get the most out of it is based on like your own ability as a player to read the situation and the enemies and go, okay, if I do this, and this maximizes the benefit we get out of this. This is the risk reward. Oh, it's so fun. I love it. I wanted to include it even though it's not a particularly beginner-friendly class. I wanted to have at least one character with those skills because it's so unique and it's so fun. I'll just put like some disclaimer like, hey, this is for, you know, advanced players or whatever. This is like harder to play, so heads up. But yeah, and then I've also been doing some backgrounds. I'll show you First off, I'll show you one. I tend to do a lot of edits to make things work for what I want. This is the original version of this piece of art. This is it's pretty cool looking. But there are some things I wanted to change based on like the plot and like the setting. Cause, let's see. This one, I wanted the player characters to be climbing this fucking mountain. Right? Because I saw this art and I went, that's sick as hell. So I'm like, okay. And then they're gonna go into like a giant dormant robot or whatever, yeah? So, going off of that, I had this art, right? But here's the thing, that does not look like the top of the mountain. It doesn't look like, you know, that mountain had a whole like sort of keyhole shape in there. This does not look like that. So, I made some edits, as well as changing things just to match the color scheme of everything I had going on. And so, I turned this into this. Change the colors, change the background. Yeah. And then this is the one I think looks most cool side by side. There was this 3D render of like a cliffside that I wanted to use for climbing it, but obviously this terrain looks very different than what I had in that other piece of art. So I edited this into this. And I'm very happy with how that looks. Yeah, I do a ton of shit like that. Not always so extensive, but I like for stuff to look the way I want it to look. And I'm very particular, and I've gotten very good at editing stuff to suit what I want. Let's see. Do I have anything else I can show off? Yeah, not really. I do have the other, like, antagonist characters. Or, not antagonist, like NPCs. This guy's gonna be like... Oop. Hello, please. This is like the asshole villain, like, first phase fight. And then, like... Oh, it turns out he didn't know what he was doing, and he woke up this guy who's like, fucking... Don't mess with him. He's like a neo-human, whatever. And then this is like the mentor guy who gives you your quest to be a start or whatever. Yeah, there's one game. It's visual references for a tabletop RPG game I'm going to be running at a convention. I just go all out with imagery and stuff because I think it looks cool and I like it. And I think it helps people stay... I think it helps people stay focused and attentive when they've got, like, visuals in front of them. And it's not, like, entirely mind's eye, right? I don't know. Stimulates the imagination. But yeah. Slow night tonight. Nobody's showing up. I think people are just busy. Oh. Let's see if I can fix. I'll see if I can fix Twitch chat after the stream ends. I don't know, we'll see. I have no friends who want to try to play. Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know. One thing I've done, I've been doing, is how I mainly play, is, if you ever heard of a West March, the idea is it's a larger group where instead of having like one DM and like, 3 to 6 players, you have a bunch of DMs and like a fuck ton of players that are all just sharing one same world, right? And players can also, DM for other people potentially. And so it can be a way to play the game without needing to do the commitment of getting together a dedicated group with one DM and like, however many dedicated players who need to meet up on a weekly basis, right? Or some kind of regular basis. You can just go, hey, there's a Discord server, I'm gonna join it. People are gonna be running games at various times. I can sign up if I want to, and then I can play that and I can fuck around. I did that for Fire Emblem Ultima. I did that for, Cyberpunk Red. I tried Cyberpunk Red. I kind of bounced off it. I didn't really like it. I couldn't really get into it. It was just too slow. And a little too, like, fiddly, whatever. But, yeah, that could be a very good way to play TTRPGs, even if, like, you don't have a friend group who is into them. Or if you just have a more erratic schedule and you can't do, like, a committed regular game, Yeah. If nobody joins, if nobody joins call, I'll probably end around 15 minutes from now. It's getting a little late. I know this was a shorter one, but, whatever. I'm debating if I want to do, like... Yeah. I'm debating if I want to do, like, a subathon or thronathon or some kind of event this month. Because, A, I want money. But B, also, Twitch has the whole September thing where they have, like, a discount on subs. So, might not be a bad time. But I don't really know what I'd do to make it special. Like, theoretically, I could do a fucking, like, 36-hour stream, just fucking start at noon Saturday and end at midnight Sunday. I'd probably sleep during that, obviously. I just leave stream running. But, I don't know. That's a thing I could theoretically do. But that may not be the best idea. I don't know. I mean, I do have games I could play. I could play 100 Line. I could play, I have Hollow Knight. Not Silk Song. The original. At some point, I must have bought Hollow Knight and completely fucking forgot about it because I never played it. But, I could play that. I think it'd be fun. I think there's other games. Oh my god, Danganronpa 2, god. I don't think that'd be a good stream. It would just be me speed reading and going, oh hey, here comes this part. I don't know. Visual novels are already kind of a iffy stream game, but doing it for a game I've already played it's like, yeah, so that's not gonna be interesting. Lost Planet is another game I wanted to play. I don't know, goddamn thing about it, other than the mech from that is in Tatsunoko versus Capcom for the Wii, and it looks cool. I do also have just a bunch of random Steam, like, free games and demos that I could play, just variety hour. God. Yeah, I don't know. Hades is cool. I don't know if it's my thing. With all due respect. Yeah. I could also fucking play Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. I haven't gotten around to those. And I'm still mostly blind on those, aside from I think I know who the secret bosses are. And then I know, like, I've seen the memes of Asgore drunk driving and hitting deaths. I don't think that's canon in any way, but it's funny. Driving in my car right after a beer. Just like an ear. God. Oh, that shit's stuck in my head. It's... That fucking meme song feels very like the kind of shit middle schoolers would sing. And I mean that with all, like, sincere affection. It's cringe in an endearing way. You know what I mean? It's the Gale Barney song. Yeah. Yeah, it's got that kind of vibe to it. I had a kid at my job just singing the algorithm. Singing the algorithm. That's what I'm saying. It's that kind of shit. There's also fucking Payday 3. I could play Payday 3, I guess. Yeah, it's looking good. Hey, Shotgun Gabe, who's that character you're drawing? I am not familiar. I don't know why I said that like that. What? Hang on. What are those little guys on the chat? There's frogs. There's little tiny frogs.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, Numa. How's it going? Welcome. Yeah. Are there any videos we could watch? I'm trying to think. You weren't in Parody of the Parabellum? Good evening. Okay, what the fuck did... What does negative diff mean? I know it's like fucking power scaling memes or whatever. Ah, it's you, I see. Mouse drawing is a lot of control Z. Yeah, mouse drawing is hell. Tablets are awesome. Watch the Minecraft movie? We're not doing that. Criatura. Low difficulty. So I see. Oh, that's okay. That makes sense. I'm curious how this is gonna end. I see. Okay. The axolotls raiding the fucking fat ladies depot. Incredible. That's probably not that readable on the stream. Whenever you can pull up the magma and you can see it yourself. Oh yeah, I guess I'll say again, because I'm still fucking stumped. I want to raise awareness. I have funny mascot. This is you. This is you. This is you. I have the mascot now. I have this design, but I don't have a name. I'm struggling to come up with a good name. I want something like kind of punchy, and like there's like a pun or whatever. But like, you know, and also works as a name for like audience. You know, like the best example I can come up with is like Koopa, like her mascot, and also the audience stand-in are Troopas, which is like it's just perfect. Like, cause it's short, it's punchy, it goes with the theme. Like fucking, it's 2 syllables, it rolls off the tongue, it's great. Penis one plural. You know what's been fucking infecting me as the world's worst vocal stem? I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a hard penis. I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a boner, penis. That fucking song. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up so you don't think I'm insane. Because the last time I mentioned that to someone, they went like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, real out of context moment. Okay, here's one of the memes. Not the one I saw, but this is one of them. Here. Where's the BGM? There it is. And then the... Here.
I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a hard penis. I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a boner.
Penis.
I woke up with a boner.
Boner.
I woke up with a boner.
Penis.
I woke up with a boner.
Boner.
I woke up with a boner.
Penis.
I woke up with a boner.
Boner.
I woke up with a boner.
Penis.
Bro, it's gonna have all those stupid problems.
Alright, you get the idea. Cold shit doing anything but training. But yeah, that fucking it's so goddamn catchy. And it's the worst fucking thing to be just singing to myself, because I love singing to myself, but like fucking just like, I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a hard penis. It's so fucking okay. Names. James name. Call the bondulance. Sorry. Fuck. I was like, okay, they're axolotls. They're grenades. Maybe something grenade related, something military related, something like shrapnel. Like so a jacket. I don't know, full metal jacket. Shrapnel. Boom. If I had to start a stream going, "Hey, what's up, boom babies?" I would kill myself. Sorry. I would. Oh, Breachers is cute. Breachers is really cute. That's actually really precious. Ah, Breachers is cute. I kind of like that. The only thing it's missing is it's not like a pun. But like, and we all already know what they're preaching. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Nah, Breachers is cute. Now you make me think of that game Door Kickers. Ah, Breachers is cute. I kind of do like Breachers. Yeah, there is no pun. That's the thing. That's the one issue with it. But it's succinct and it's cute and it's fitting. Breachers. I was about to say, hey, what about frags? But like that, you know, like frag grenades. But like, feels a little too. I know I can say it. That's the problem. It's a little too close to that. It's a little too close to that for me to say that on Twitch on a regular basis. Like, you can get away with a frag out every so often, but that's maybe not ideal. Axolotls are related to frogs. Are they? I guess that makes sense. They're both amphibians, aren't they? Or something? Yeah, it's very close to the border of no nodes. It's not like... I don't... I'm making jokes about it, and I don't want to invite those from anyone else. Boy. Oh, Breachers is cute, though. Breachers is really cute. Thank you for the snack, Scam. One typo in the viewers timed out on chat. That's also true. That's also very true. If your fucking R key stops working, whoops. Oh boy. Ah, Breachers is cute. Breacher. I'm not calling them Laboom Booms. Go, Laboom Missile! Fucking... Well, I'll show that video real quick, because that video's fucking great. Fucking Laboom Missile. Oh. The fucking Laboom Missile. Go, Laboom Missile! Kill that guy! Get him! It's kind of awesome. the British grenade. Help. Z target that it's crazy how it just fucking turns 90 degrees and goes directly towards the only two bystanders. It's like what are the fucking odds? God, Breachers is really cute. I do like Breachers a lot. If I can't come up with anything that's exactly that cute and also a pun, then Breachers, yeah, Breachers is definitely the best so far by a long shot. What are like the defining features of Axolotl? Axolotl they have the fins on their head. Is there a specific name for those? Are they just fins? I think they're just fins. I accidentally blew myself up with the Labu missile. I actually started the volume, so it's loud. No, let's see. Breach and clear. Grenade. Explosive. Granata. There's just nade. No. There's not really much I can do with that. The problem is, like, the biggest thing that says axolotl, like the lotl part, it's kind of just hard to combine with other words while keeping it, like, without it being like a mouthful or being awkward to say, right? I do like Breachers. Breachers is cute. Breachers is really cute. Amphibian. Maybe, but also amphibian is already like a long kind of word. Amphibian. Amphibian is like fun, but it's like it's too long-winded, you know? Amalotl? Is that anything? Yeah, Breachers is just so much snappier. Could also just go with like the sort of Troopa angle where it's like you know, grunts or something. Yeah, hard to type too. Breachers is really good. Not the goons! Come on! I'm not calling you the goons. Please. Bombers? It's not a pun either, but I don't know. Breachers is kind of funner. Breachers is better than bombers, I think, anyway. Jet mask now it's bug. Yeah! We're trying to come up with a name for it, because that's what's been eluding me this entire time. But hi Plov, hi Imminent Depression, welcome. They also have the incentive in the top left for coffee donations. I'll commission a drawing for like an animation thing for like TTS Pet. And then I'll have like color variations that you can like choose what color you want to be. And then it'll remember that. And then if you're subbed, then you'll be like the fucking elite variant. Bellum Breachers? I don't feel like making it longer is the solution. Right? I don't know. Names are hard. Names are so hard. Pinheads is kind of fun. I don't know. I don't like Pinheads is kind of fun. I'm not huge about the fact that it's like an insult, you know? Like Amalotl. Breachers is the one I like the most in terms of like being punchy and like fun to say and cute. The only problem with it is that it's not really a pun. Yeah, Pinhead is good wordplay. I'm just not huge about the fact that it's like insulting, you know? I'm not really about that, but it is really good wordplay based on their design. Imagine you roll up in a stream. Fusies. I don't know about that exactly, but something with fuse could be good. Hello, dear. You're gonna happen. Yeah, imagine coming into the stream and the first thing is like, "What's up, Pinhead?" Be like, "Fuck you, girl. Get out of here." I feel like there's potential with something with fuse. That's a good one. Oh, if I had a turtle theme, if I was fucking Koopa, Terrapin would be fun wordplay. But it's axolotls, it doesn't work. What? Hey, Bluff, thank you for the coffee. Penny Olev. Olev? Maybe. Did the GIF break? Do I not have a GIF on that anymore? That's weird. I'll have to fix that. Here's for axolotls? Let me think. The problem is I've chosen a very niche animal with a weird name. They're salamanders. Huh. Salamander. salamander. This is taking every brain cell I have. Jesus Christ. Come on, that's... You can't say that. I'm gonna refresh the goal. I don't think that's gonna update, unfortunately. Dangerous mishap. There's like commander, but like, how does that work? I like fuse. It's hard. It's difficult. It was difficult to put the pieces together. Ah. God, stupid fucking. No. Okay, fuck. Breachers is, yeah, Breachers is good. Diffusers? I don't know. Is that anything? It's not as snappy as Breachers, and it's also still not a pun. I'm not calling you the frags. So hard. How do people have children? I mean, I know how people have children. How do people name children? You don't need to give me the fucking birds and the bees. Shit. Fuck, man. Do people kiss the female belly experience? I think there's more going on than that. Okay. I feel like there's squad something. Squad mates? Squad mates is kind of precious. It feels more like a community, you know? Squadamanders? Handies. I'm not. No. Yeah, that's. Handy sounds like fucking hard penis. I woke up with a bone. Fuck. No. Squad mates is kind of cute. Squad mates I kind of like. I kind of really like squad. I kind of like squad mates better than breachers because like breachers is like but then like squad mates. Fuck off. God damn you people. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna die. Fucking God. Okay. This is devolving. Why must the penguins be so innately sexual? I mean, apparently it's representative of the audience, so, you know, fucking whatever, man. God. Why don't I just call you dickheads and be done with it? No. Sorry, now I'm just thinking about this one fucking. Hang on, let me find it, cause it kills me. Oh shit, where is it? Is here. It's fucking. I found it. Here it is. God, this video. Where is it? There it is.
Stop posting about. I'm tired of seeing it. My friends on TikTok send me
blueberry cheese brownie.
On Discord, it's fucking
10 hours of gaming a day.
I was in a server, right? And all of the channels are just.
Itadakimasu.
I showed my champion underwear to my girlfriend, and the logo, I flipped it, and I said, "Hey babe, when the underwear's."
Boy.
Ding 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 ding. I fucking looked at a trash can. I said,
That's fucked up. Dickhead.
I couldn't get it out of it, and I go, penis. Boy.
This game sucks.
It's the fucking 1-2 punch of like That's fucked up. Right into, look at my dickhead. I fucking love No More Heroes. Yeah. That's fucked up. That's the stupidest rule I've ever heard. Away. No, I don't know. Paratroopers. Like Parabellum. Paratroopers is kind of good. My only concern with paratroopers is it's like, you know, Koopa's things are called troopas, and that's a little too close. Yeah. But like, I feel like there are other things where like para is like a prefix, right? I feel like that's a decent starting point. Palamander is kind of fun. Palamander is kind of cute. Parachuters? Like, instead of shoot, it's shoot pew pew? I'm kind of just throwing shit out right now. Just shooters. That's not the worst thing. Actually, it was kind of that may not be great. Come to think of it, pea shooters is kind of cute. Not the pea shooters, come on. I do kind of like pea shooters. 50 pins? Yeah. I did the axolotl because I think it was Matilda, or not Matilda, Machacha, who compared Penny's design to an axolotl once, and I thought it was so like real, and I liked that a lot, so I wanted to stick with that because like the hair, you know. But yeah. Okay. I'll write these down. Maybe I'll iterate on them. Because what do we have so far that were good ones? Like breachers, pea shooters, paratroopers. Pea heads does not feel much better. I'll be real. Yeah, no, I misspoke. I said I meant Machacha, not Matilda. Let me open up a fucking notepad. So we got breachers, paratroopers, parachuters, pea shooters. Pea shooters is kind of growing on me. What were the other ones we had? Not fucking handies. Salamanders was one. So hard. I mean, difficult. Pin pals? Man, I don't know, it's maybe a little too cutesy. Yeah, yeah. It's not a pun, but like grenadier. Because, you know, they're grenades. Yeah, it'd be good for Matilda. Here's snack costume. I still need to eat. I just haven't, like... I'm too talking. You know what I mean? How was my day? It's a pretty good day, I think. It's been a pretty good day. Help. Shellamander? It's not really anything, because they're not shells, they're grenades. Those are different. These are non-lethal grenades. They're lethal to us. I don't know. Flashers crossed my mind, not fucking happening. detonators? I feel like you get a pun out of that somehow. Oh god, it's so hard. See, I've thought about shrapnel, but like it doesn't. Shrapnel's. I'm not sure that's grammatically correct, is it? Well, thank you. Have a good night. Tell you what, I'm gonna wrap up for tonight because it's late and I'm like I need to eat and stuff. So I'll sleep on it and see if I come up with anything else. But there were some good suggestions already. All right. Let's see who you can raid. Oh, Gotcha's up doing stuff. Alright, that's where Gotcha. Alright. See you around, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Oh, he's talking about the P7. Let's go. I fucking love the P7.